Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, it is KingNido here, and today we're coming to you from Glacado City, where the Ice-type Nordics are still trying to get their season on track as we're in the 12th round. So they have a lot to do today because they have to try and defeat the Moss-Deep Mystics who have won their last 5 games in a row. So let us know in the comments below who you think is going to win this one. Will it be the Ice-types? Will it be the Psychic types? Let's send it down. That is right, the Psychic types have won their last 5 games. They are making a huge charge up the leaderboard as they start out with Braviary and Gothitelle. It'll be Houndstone and Weavile starting out for the Glacado Nordics, which means Houndstone is immediately going to Terrasilize into an Ice-type Pokemon, being the Ice-type representative Terrestrial Pokemon for the Glacado Nordics. That was a mouthful. We also have Hisui and Braviary on the side for the Moss-Deep Mystics, but Weavile with the speed advantage immediately goes for the fake out onto Gothitelle. Great way to start off this matchup, as you will find out shortly. But we also get the Calm Mind from Houndstone, so it is going to boost its special stats. Now it is actually more of a physical Pokemon, but it does have a special defense of 97, but Gothitelle flinched, and that was because of the fake out, as Braviary is going to go with the Iron Head. Super effective. Weavile is able to hold on though, barely, and it does respond with the super effective Bitter Blade on Braviary, so it is going to get a little bit of health restored from that move, as Braviary does have its energy drained by Weavile. And now we have Houndstone setting up for a fly, so it is going to fly up high into the sky. Now Gothitelle getting to go for its first move of the matchup, goes with the Gravity, which is immediately going to bring Houndstone back down to the ground, but it's also going to bring Braviary down to the ground, causing it to fall from the sky, which means it can be hit by ground type moves, and Braviary is going to go with the Infestation onto Houndstone. It does very minimal damage, but it will be afflicted by the Infestation, so it will continue to take passive damage from that move. See how long that can last, and if the Psychic types can capitalize, as Weavile with the Heavy Slam onto Braviary does a little bit of damage. Weavile not being a very heavy Pokemon, but we get the Lava Plume now from Houndstone, and it's super effective on its own teammate Weavile. So Weavile is eliminated, does do damage to Gothitelle and Braviary, and it's left Gothitelle with the burn, so it is going to take passive damage from that, and it's going to cut into its attack stat, as Braviary with the Thunder Shock now onto Houndstone doesn't do much damage. Gothitelle is looking to follow it up and goes with what will be a super effective Blaze Kick, but Houndstone tanks that move, and Gothitelle there feeling the effects of that burn. Now, as I said, its attack stat has been cut into, and it's only got a base attack of 55, as now out comes the Titan for the Glacado Nordics, and immediately it's going to go for the Chloroblast. Braviary tanks that move, not very effective, but there is huge recoil damage for the Titan in doing so. It took more damage than Braviary, and we get the Light Screen being set up by Houndstone, making the side stronger against special moves, and the Psychic types are predominantly a special based side. But we got the Scratch now on the Houndstone from Gothitelle, and it's followed up by the Last Resort, but it does fail there from Braviary. And there is Gothitelle taking that burn damage still, and Houndstone still feeling the effects of the Infestation. But I cannot believe that Sir Titan of all Pokemon is the quickest Pokemon on the field at the moment, as it goes for the Super Fang on Braviary, cutting what was half of its remaining health, which isn't much, but the payday from Houndstone gets the job done. Braviary has been eliminated from this match, leveling the playing field, as Gothitelle is going to respond with a fake out. We saw this earlier, but unfortunately it does fail for Gothitelle, and there is that burn. So far the Glacado Nordics are actually holding their own against the Moss-Deep Mystics, as out comes Golduck. And the special thing about Golduck here is that it is the Terrestrial Pokemon for the Moss-Deep Mystics, so it is going to take a spectacular form, gaining that Psychic typing here on the field. So we have 2 Terrestrial Pokemon on the field right now. Now they do maintain their original stab boosts, as Golduck will now with the speed advantage goes for the Heal Bell. This is going to play out perfectly because that bell will chime, and it is going to heal the burn condition of Gothitelle. Gothitelle has been cured. So Titan though with the Grass Knot going for Golduck regularly would be super effective, but it does get the critical hit there on the Golduck. Houndstone follows it up with the Acrobatics. Golduck taking a fair bit of damage already on its first turn, and Gothitelle responding with the Stealth Rocks. These pointed stones are going to float in the air on the side of the Glacado Nordics, so now any Pokemon that comes onto that side will be hit by the pointed stones, as the gravity's returned to normal, and Golduck with the echoed voice onto Houndstone. Houndstone tanks that move. This allows the Titan to respond with the rollout. Now this will get stronger every time it connects, but gets a good hit there onto Gothitelle. The Psychic Terrain being set up by Houndstone. This is going to favour the Moss-Deep Mystics. They're going to want to capitalise on this battlefield getting weird. Now we get the Meteor Mash though from Gothitelle. Super effective. Houndstone is eliminated So one terrestrial Pokemon has been taken out of this matchup. Golduck is still in. Golduck normally doesn't last this long in matches either, as Cryogonal now comes out on the field, immediately has those pointed stones digging into it, cutting into its health there, and we get the slam onto Golduck. Golduck is going to respond though with the Weather Ball. Now there's no weather to actually capitalize on, but it does go for Titan. Gets an okay hit in there, but Titan continues with its rollout onto Gothitelle. Gothitelle's able to hold on though and does respond with the Revelation Dance onto Titan, and Titan is eliminated by Gothitelle. They are really building some momentum on the side of the Moss Deep Mystics here. That was a really impressive hit by the Psychic type Pokemon, and out comes Beartic for the Glissato Nordics. Those pointed stones still continuing to have an effect in this matchup. As Cryogonal now with the Brick Break onto Golduck. It won't be very effective due to that Psychic typing. This allows Golduck to respond with the Dire Claw. Gets a great hit there onto Cryogonal, and we get the Thunder Punch follow-up, but Cryogonal holds on. Barely though, and we get the last respects from Beartic, taking Gothitelle out of this match with the super effective hit. Gothitelle was having a huge impact for the Moss Deep Mystics, as out comes Screamtail in its place, and Screamtail with that base 111 speed immediately causes its side, to become shrouded in the mist, but Cryogonal is still going to go with the Infestation onto Golduck, which is super effective, so it's not even going to be afflicted by the Infestation. It just takes Golduck out of this matchup, immediately leveling the playing field. The Glissato and Nordics still holding their own. It is now a 3 versus 3 battle, and look at the Fury attack from Beartic onto Screamtail. Gets the first 2 hits. It's got 3. It's got 4. Is it gonna get all 5? No, it only gets 4, but that is still so impressive. And now out comes Armarouge for the Moss Deep Mystics, and it has that part fire typing, remember, as we get the power swap from Screamtail onto Beartic, so switches all their changes to the attack and special attack that they've had. But Cryogonal with the foul play, going straight for Armarouge. Super effective hit there. They do not want Armarouge to build some momentum, as it goes to set up the Psychic terrain, but it's already in effect, so it will fail. This allows Beartic to go for the Cross Poison on Armarouge. They really want this Fire Psychic type off the field, as the weirdness finally disappears from the field, and Screamtail is going to go with the Horn Drill. And it is a 1-hit KO. Beartic is eliminated by that 1-hit KO move. Not a 1-hit wonder though, it had already taken damage, but we get the fling now from Cryogonal. It's going to fling its Leopard Berry at Screamtail, and Screamtail really tanks that hit. That was really impressive. It barely looks like it took any damage. It looked like it just caught the Leopard Berry and ate it, but we get the Charge Beam now from Armarouge, finishing Cryogonal off. If Cryogonal was going to take any damage, it was going to be eliminated. And there's a special attack boost there for Armarouge in the process, but Frostlass comes out all by himself, taking the pointed stone damage, but it is part Ghost type. It really needs to capitalize on that, going for the quick attack onto Screamtail. And we get the Strength Sap from Armarouge. Very intelligent play, sapping Frostlass's attack, but also restoring its own health in the process. Armarouge should get itself back to full strength. Now Screamtail with the Shadow Sneak onto Frostlass, capitalizing on that Ghost typing weakness. Frostlass is going to respond with the Blizzard. Does get the stab boost, not very effective on Armarouge. Gets a good hit on Screamtail, but Armarouge is going to respond with the Waterfall, and Frostlass holds on. I thought it might have been eliminated, as the opposing side no longer is protected by the mist, that being the Moss Deep Mystics, but the Judgment will not affect Frostlass, and Frostlass is going to respond with the Scald onto Screamtail. Surely should have gone for Armarouge to capitalize on that fire typing, but Armarouge responds to its side with the Grass Knot, and Frostlass is eliminated with the Grass Knot, and this gives the Moss Deep Mystics their 6th victory in a row. But also what it does is it gives the Glissato Nordics their 10th loss of the season, and they are going to stay on the bottom of the leaderboard. As next round they will be taking on the Akala Capsules, who are actually in our very next matchup. Whereas for the Moss Deep Mystics, they do move up to 8th place. In the next round they will be taking on the Olivine Carbons. But until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.